Action seems like the right start. There we go. I could hear myself open somewhere else through their mics maybe, and I thought maybe it was just me that couldn't hear me, so I kept talking.
Good. No, I can kind of hear you. You sounded a little muffled, a little distant.
It's all right. We're here now. Yeah, we're going to start out on Action. Team Liquid Cloud9 used to be a big old North American bash. Not so much anymore. We've got
We're time traveling.
Gambit.
We're already in round 2.
That's actually true. Yeah, wow, we're way behind. Analysts stop talk. Okay, well, Cloud9's clearly won the pistol, and they've gone very aggressively with Shiro, getting run boosted down middle. He'll start things off with the M4. Pistol rounds aren't important, guys. You know, you didn't miss anything. Yeah, not that big of a deal. There's that pincer play. Lose 2 on it. Lose 3 on it. Okay, Nitro.
Could even lose 4 on it. Look at the HP on Hobbit. He's down to 7 health. There's a chance here, and Nitro's got plenty of guns to pick from. Obviously, you can see, very cautious. Has no idea how close anyone might be or where anyone is. He has no information across the map. But a chance, however unlikely.
42 HP. Bomb on his back. Player that he goes against is Hobbit. I don't think this is unlikely at all. It's certainly not. Best situation where the armor is against him, and it's an MP9 for Hobbit, so we can run and gun against that 42 HP. But Nitro's going to try and make this awkward by just chilling.
Yeah, he's hoping someone's going to like push in and try and like push and close the map and maybe get some information outside of the B bomb site. It's not coming. Hobbit's too low of HP. He's just tucked himself behind a box. They're conceding the plant, which is very nice for Team Liquid. Nitro's going to go. He's going for the win here. He's not just going for the plant. He wants to find 1 kill. 1 kill, and he's not going to get it. Hobbit was ready, focused the whole time. 2-0 for Cloud9.
It's a tough one, that gap. Yeah, you know, he obviously gets the pre-fire on it, and in retrospect, it's easy to say, well, Bomb gets more money for the team, but yeah, might as well play for the win when you have a chance to steal rounds.
They were buying in the next round no matter what, whether he got that plant down or not, and it was going to be a pretty damn solid buy. So I mean, I think in his mind, it's like, who cares? Let's go for the win. Let's roll the dice here. I like that mindset from Nitro.
I saw him heading outside before the game, which is sunny again outside after all the torrential rain.
Nice.
But he was heading outside with his notepad, ready to chat with the team.
Pen and paper in hand.
Everyone was out there. All 4 teams that are playing currently were out there in their respective huddles.
All right, defense is suffocating, but only for so long. Shock steps up, finds a kill as Inters runs away. Oh, and unfortunately, that smoke plumes at just the perfect moment. I think Shox was hoping it would go a little bit deeper and keep a gap between the 2 smokes. Unfortunately, not to be. 4 on 3 in the favor of Team Liquid. The aggression from Cloud9 actually backfires on them as the round goes on.
Molotov's bounced across. We'll cover the cave position, Jaguar. Naf. Pre-fires from Shox, why not? He's gonna again, he can't. Exile. We'll send him to exile as Shox down and out of this round, leaves us 3 on 3. Nitro setting for the bounce smoke. No, okay, excuse me, he's going all the way deep with it. So they'll cover off the 2 back lanes and try and take the B-bomb sites. Nades going in that direction though, not landing yet. No position. No boost above it. They've covered off the Molotov as well. That's going to clean out the cubby position, but Exile, no vision, can't do anything about it. So conceding the plant this round as well. They'll line up toward the pillar, but they're safely in behind. They'll lead back out. Not quite. The smoke dissipates just in time.
Well, that opens it up too. Nitro now has to address the position, but Hobbit's right here, ready and waiting. That's perfect. And Naf left alone. Now, he's a special kind of clutch player, but this might just be even too far out of his grasp. Gonna follow up behind Hobbit.
This is a tough one, being this far from the bombs. The fact that they're already on it, he knows he's trying to spam it. Now that reveals his position. The second he heard that it was tapped, he had to go for that play. He could no longer try and sneak around toward the cave. He's still going to go for it, but Shiro's had enough of that, not going to allow the shots to come through.
Exile, love that. He's just like, perfect, keep spamming. I know, I'm just going to hop on it. This is a low percentage spam anyways. Good win from Cloud9. They're up 3-0 on their march into the playoffs.
Their hope of marching into the playoffs, that is, of course. This is another elimination match, as we discussed.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've got our semifinalists set on one side of our bracket, given that remarkable win from Ents.
Shout out to Snacks, baby.
Apparently, yeah, it was incredible.
I was saying, all I wanted out of this event was like a good performance from Snacks, and we got it. We got it in a series win.
And it's Big Furia playing to determine who goes to the other semi, so this is our last spot in the playoffs up for grabs. The determination of who plays who still on the line as well. Shiro gonna coming across. Snap gets one, but goes down immediately after having to run through the smoke. That means he's exposed, and Shiro's got to line up to take down 2. Bomb dropped, no plants. 4-0 for Cloud9.
You got to say as well, I mean, this is a tough map to start on the T side also. That's been a big conversation around Ancient, has just been like, man, if you're picking this one, you better be damn good on it, because it is tough starting on that T side, going up against the CT sides right now in this meta. Nice kill from Naf, but not able to get anything else out of it. Cloud9 just locked down defense after the initial kill. 4-0. Now, they don't have the strongest bank in the world building for Cloud9, but sitting in a pretty comfortable position for just 4 rounds in.
A little bit of damage on the nade. Naf working his way toward the A approach. Shiro's in a lovely position, but he's spotted. He gets back. Okay, couldn't clip through the wall. Naf couldn't quite line up the headshot to get the dig through the wall and take him down at the end. So he gets away from Shiro with 48 HP, but I don't think he got a shot off with the AWP.
Team Liquid put out utility to take mid control. It's going to be Liege kind of probing all on his lonesome, really. He can't have support, but Nitro's going to get a double with the quickness, and the B bomb site is entirely lost. I don't know how Cloud9 recovers in this round.
Chalk's clearing. Cubby covered off. Smokes down both lanes again. Oh, the position from Elige could have been huge. Could have ended the round right there. Instead, they're going to kill back, but whether or not they consider going for this,
no, they don't.
I was going to say, yet to be determined, and pretty much obvious given the position at B right now, which is Shiro still over there with the AWP.
A. That's A.
Hey, sorry. I mean, it gets me every time on this map.
Yeah.
And I get why they do it. The closer bomb site to spawn is always A, but it just seems counterintuitive.
It's all right. We can get like Big Bird in here to make sure you know which.
Oh, Big Bird's out here, Jason. Let me tell you.
Good kills from Nitro to get them into the B bomb site, and a plant over on that B bomb site side of the map. Cloud9 is going to be saving in A. 4-1. Liquid's on the board for the first time. Yeah, final spot in the playoffs. First NA event in 3 years.
Yeah, that's... You'd think
we might be missing an NA team.
We got one NA player.
That's not enough. It's great.
It's not, I agree. We do need
not
more.
Enough.
Yeah, we do need more in North America. It's good to be back in North America for an event, though. You're right, first in 3 years. Chicago being the last.
Yeah. All right, Elige taking a lot of damage. He's going to go down eventually through the smoke. That's Inters from Jaguar to find the kill, and the rest of the attention for Team Liquid is over towards Exile. And he's got a nice, easy double kill. Good flick over, good snap onto OC. Liquid's attempt at a contact play towards the A bomb site, Matthew, falls short.
Jason. Darling. Naf inside of the site. They still have a good hold from Donut, and inside of Temple, though, Hobbit. That smoke way off. Hobbit's above it, sees the bomb. Shocks, double takes, manages to get the kill, but 14 HP. The repeat from Temple, too much. And it's the round over in the hands of Naf, and he 5-1 for Cloud9.
That's brutal. Elige going down first, and then Exile with the op, just having a nice double kill. Nice and easy back at the bomb site. Just able to complete the kill as Inters. These are the ones that really put an end to the round. Team Liquid's trying to hit a timing and trying to be quiet about it. That's a great flick onto OC. And then a brutal crossfire, even if the smoke wasn't leaving a massive gap. Liquid take a timeout. They want to talk things over. They're first. Down 4. It's 1-5.
See what Dren can bring into this.
I like the hoodie selection. It's cold in here.
I've got a sweater on right now as well.
These freakish Texas air conditioning.
It's the only place in the world that you have to layer up to go inside that I've been to.
Shorts and t-shirt when you're outside, and throw some pants and a hoodie on when you come back inside.
It's like it's so extreme as well, because the humidity here gets you, and then you walk in and you're just like, boom, blasted with the AC. You're like, okay, that's unnecessary.
When I lived here, I used to get colds during the summer for this exact reason. It's just it's mental.
I don't understand why they do that. Like, just keep it somewhat close, like cold enough so you're not dying of like sweat walking around inside, but you know, comfortable.
Yeah, be reasonable about things.
Yeah, like same with like winter in Canada. Believe it or not, you typically you have to turn the heat out if you don't run it like an air exchanger or an AC, you have to turn the house heat on, but you don't make it like exaggeratedly different than outside. Like you still keep it so that if you're wearing a long sleeve shirt, you don't go in and suddenly strip down to your t-shirt because you're like, oh, it's way too hot in here. Like you try and keep it somewhat moderate. I mean, it's hard to do when it's negative 30 outside, and, you know.
Good talk.
But yeah.
Air conditioning conversations with Matthew. Deep Molotovs down in mid. First CT control, nobody challenging from the Team Liquid side of things. 4 players outside of B. This is the call out of the timeout. Now, Team Liquid called the timeout, and then Cloud9 called the timeout immediately after that. So both teams freezing each other out, neutralizing each other's timeouts, and we'll see what we're going to get. All 5 players for Team Liquid are here. Condensed into a call out of spawn. 3 defenders, including Shiro's AWP, parked at the B bomb site.
Scintilla's in chat. She agrees it's unbearable here. Scintilla, the streamer on Twitch. Shot out from Shiro. He's got 2. Nafany's up close. They're unaware because he hasn't even had to peek yet from that angle. Mav's trying to find a safe place to plant, but knows they're going to push through that smoke. And OC can't see a thing. Completely flashed and smoked off in the position. Maybe knew he was going to get fired from the left side, so tried to spray transfer over, but caught out. And it's now 6-1 for Cloud9.
6-1, and just, I mean, a very convincing 6-1 as well. There's been no issues so far in this game for Cloud9. Recovered quickly after the 1-round loss. And looking on point. Even reading what's coming, 3 players at the B bomb site. That's a really tough call to make work. Just a straight up set piece towards the B bomb site. When Cloud9 is flush with cash, they have all the counter nades and counter Molotovs and a little, I don't know what kind of a look that was going to be on Naf's face. It was cute, though.
Naf's a cute man.
All right, pretty much an identical round from the previous one for Team Liquid, except switching sides. This time it was 1 player outside of the B bomb site joining up with the rest of the crew so that 5 players can attack towards A.
I think someone needs to get a hold of you, Jason.
I think someone needs to turn on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, but Tinder goes through that on your phone settings, doesn't it? Could have swore you had that set up that way.
Don't get me in trouble.
Well, holding at the back box for Exile. Times it right, but jumping, he reset his aim. He could have easily gotten one from that. Instead, though, he does damage. It matter the AWP is the one in play, though. He gets the kill cleanly onto Naf, but they've lost the position of the site. Hobbit managing to find a way through that smoke time and time again, though. And Donut continues to be a problem.
Ooh, that's important. Nafany pulled into a peek, swapping out the AWP over to Nitro. He's got low health. OC needs to be a bit aggressive. Shox still not involved yet. He's the one in Donut, and there goes Nitro. Op hits the deck. 2 on 3. OC and Shox to find the recovery. Now just OC and Cloud9 again, just handling this oh so well. No one needs to peek. OC's the one who's got to make the move. Good jump around to gain some space, but Hobbit hears the sound cue. Swings out for the fight. 7-1.
And Lee's yet to hit the scoreboard as well. 008 at this point. Shots from OC at least were somewhat successful, but not good enough. The nade takes out Nitro, and yeah, you know, just not looking good right now for Liquid. And they talked about this. What map pool do you have on this team right now? What map comes to mind? They thought Action was the one you go to. Well, right now it's not going well at all.
Here we go, up mid, desperate. Good trade from Elige, she's on the board. Welcome to the scoreboard. A second one for Elige as well. This would be quite a nice round for him to get a multi-kill. Be able to pull this round back into their favor. Shox adds in, coming up the stairs. Nafany gets caught out in the open.
Here we go.
Yeah, you better win this one. 3 on 2.
Or what, Jason? The way you say it.
Or else
Shox.
I'll be upset.
All right, well, Shock's going to rotate back through the long rotation over toward B. No one inside of that site directly right now. They're actually playing it more passively, trying to hold off top middle.
I wonder when they're gonna Cloud9 like get the inkling. It looks like both of them are just gonna gamble towards the A bomb site. Although Inters is starting to rotate back. He's gonna be a little bit late. Liquid walking up now. They probably have to be quiet longer than they'd expect because they don't know if Cave is available. Sound cue from the smoke is gonna let Inters know everything he needs.
He'll use that smoke to, I thought, rotate over to the far side, but he's actually gonna stay in on it and anticipate they might try and push through. His teammates on the flank. 2 inside of Cave. They can actually go for the Cave boost, but they're not going to have the information yet to do that because Catwalk has to be cleared. And that's where Nitro's going. I'm not sure they go any further. This is exit kill territory for Cloud9 now.
Oh, no, they're going for this.
You think?
Shocks.
That's crazy that
they've got a
left him
smoke for
wide
Cave.
open.
They've got a smoke. They've got a flash. It's going to be down to Spam.
Nade introducing damage. Spam's going to work. Elige on the board in style. Secondary flash inside, taps out, Inter's now no chance. The time's too far gone, but he's gonna get the first kill. Tries to spray back in, he's gotta run and head for the hills, and it will be Liquid finding their second round.
That Spam was so on point, well done. What a round for Elige to come back into the game. 3 kills, his first 3 kills of the map. Net them a win, they steal away, starting out with mostly just Tech9s. This was very doable. Shocks out in the open, gets caught. Elige's spam is perfect. Shiro doing nothing to change the angle of that spam. Still, long way back for Team Liquid. They call another timeout because they want to build upon this. They want to get a little bit of momentum going behind him. Build up some steam.
Build up some steam. Things going well for Cloud9. Brought to you by Blockchain now. And interestingly enough, it makes you wonder, what crashed harder today, Blockchain or Amber Heard's bank account?
Still just crowbarring those Amber Heard jokes, huh?
Well, I didn't think you'd heard enough yet.
I hate you so much. All right, thank God the timeout is over. 7-2 for Cloud9. Steep smoke for the double doors. Nitro's already out mid, and he's already got a headshot onto Hobbit through the smoke as he's hopping away. Big hairy feet not helping him out whatsoever. Shocks goes down. Equalizing kill found by Nafany and C9. Mid has been lost entirely to Team Liquid, or excuse me, to Cloud9, but actually Axile's just gonna hold on to Donut. He'll just stand tall. He's like, cheers. I'll take those all day of the week. Every day of the week.
Every day indeed. Elise trying to wrap back into Jaguar and clear it. Nafany. He's got the close angle at Cave. Shot out. He wins the first. Naf's going to try and address this situation. Nade in the hand, but it's a cubby deep enough that he won't be spotted, and Naf can't do anything about turning this around. And that means he cannot find a quick kill to make it a 1 versus 3, which quickly done enough could actually give you a bit of map control, but this one's pretty much done, I think. Cloud9 going to put Liquid back in a spot of bother money-wise as well with this win.
Yeah, this round's toast. Especially getting the opening kill, that one hurts. Good equalizer found outside the bomb site, but man, really it's all Exile. Naf desperately trying to find a headshot with some spam. Maybe try and pull someone out, but he knows a lot of blue dots are going to be converging towards that bomb site. Maybe he can find an avenue out in mid, but Exile so on point. That's an immediate headshot with the AK when he had low health, and he had to have the first bullet headshot or else he was going down. 3 kills in the round for Exile. That's a very, very special sequence for him. Boom. 8-2, Liquid not able to string anything together. Round 11. As you said, the money's been just depleted for Team Liquid. Deagles, Tech9s. There's a Zeus on Nitro. We got that going for us.
That's something, you know, when all else fails.
Not as good as Doolies.
Yeah, I actually might have to agree with you on that one, Jason. Finally, you found a way to let the Doolies win something.
Perfect. That's what I was going for this whole time.
Yeah, it's finally notch in the win column. OC's going to leave the bomb behind. Nitro already up close at that cave position. Going to Molotov it off. Tech9 clears it. Flashbangs absolutely obliterate Nitro, though. Turned around. Elige, okay. We got something in middle. Shiro's gone down.
Took a little time to warm up into the game, but that's a good find. He knows the follow-up peek's coming. He knows it's coming. Can't win it. Hobbit Brings it back into a 4-on-4. Meanwhile, the B bomb site is being encroached upon. Team Liquid slowly constricting onto this bomb site into this position. Deep Molotov down to slow things. I think Inters is going to find an avenue behind that smoke as well. Final pieces of utility being put into play for Team Liquid. Nade damage is negligible. Spam coming through. Damage coming through. OC goes down.
Inters with that lineup. The utility has been decent from Liquid. It's just not enough to beat the firepower of Cloud9, and the timing's are what's getting them out because they cannot get the bomb planted as those smokes dissipate. Cool looking keyboard.
That is a cool looking keyboard. Whose is that? That's NAF.
But unfortunately, the keys do not lead to success. 9-2. Cloud 9-2.
Ooh, well played. There's that shot from Elige. That's it. That's the only highlight you get. Hope you enjoyed it. 9-2, round 12. AKs for Team Liquid. OC's on that AWP. He's got 4 kills. Everyone on Liquid are in 4 or 5 frags so far in this game. Elige swinging out wide. He goes down first. No one there with any kind of support. The rest of the hit is towards that B bomb site. Elige very much on an island and couldn't get anything done. Good shot from OC. Had that angle early on in the round. Shiro gets there late, but 2 players in Jaguar is going to make this so tough, especially with Hobbit rotating over. Spam coming through to stop the plant, and it does just that. NAF has to readjust his position, but OC is providing all the cover necessary.
Shots in. Nafny does get the trade. Nades were there to try and chip away at Cloud9, but Liquid in a winnable situation. The second player in this, obviously Axile, is going to be coming from spawn. That is pretty snazzy. Nafny takes out Shocks through the wall.
Actually, the coolest play that he did is just the flashbang. It's made OC think the other follow-up player is going to be coming from CT spawn, and he is so wrong. But look at this. He's got a chance to stop the defuse. Oh, the flickover's not there, but he's got the follow-up, but Axile has plenty of time.
If he hits the first one on the first flick, maybe he gets to reset on that, but he was too quick for his own good, and Axile knew exactly how to line him up for the trade. And it's going to be Cloud9 now on 10. Liquid still flat so far.
Very flat. This was a great round from OC. Well put together. Obviously, the last final shots would have been great if he could have had that first one. But Nafany gets a little bit of luck on his side with that spam. Yeah, just missed the ball. Gets the follow-up, but couldn't get into cover in time. Okay then. Another timeout from Tico. Yeah, 3 timeouts so far used by Team Liquid.
I mean, you might as well use them up.
Yeah, they're getting battered.
You have to. Yeah, I mean, I'd say they're probably getting shit on more than Johnny Depp's bed, but it's like you have to use these timeouts before the end of the game. Forget what half it is. Use 3 of them. Use them all if you need to.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, you're just looking for that buffer, that little bit of space that you can get to work with for the second half. It doesn't seem likely, though. It doesn't seem like it's going to be possible for them to get there. 8 rounds behind is Team Liquid on their map pick. And CT sides are strong, as we know and as we're seeing right now, but you got to have something to work with in the second half. You got to have more than 2. Over to the A-bomb site we go, back to try it again, and one more time we're running up against the off. Shiro's going to pick the first one out of the sky. That's Nitro, changing his position. He gets a flashbang from his team. Flick over doesn't land. Flames at his feet. Axile's helping him out, though. Molotov actually goes way too deep. Shiro's not getting burned at all. Good trade from OC. This round's done.
Done indeed. As we already just decide to look in at the faces, and you know what? It's too brutal to look at, so we need to see the emotions instead. Well, this is just an absolute battering right now.
Yeah, I don't even know. I can't really recall like the last time in a round that they've lost that Liquid has even felt like they're really competitive in it in any way. I guess the 1v2 from OC just 2 rounds back, but outside of that is like nothing's coming to mind. This has been dominant. Most of these rounds, just looking at the scoreboard, is at least at a minimum 3 players surviving from Cloud9.
He's looking for a whole different angle toward middle, but as he's looking that direction, his teammates are getting absolutely destroyed over at the ramp. This is tough. I mean, we knew NA was in trouble during the pandemic. I make it sound in trouble. That may not be the best phrase, but we knew that there was no development within the scene during the pandemic, the COVID era.
That's a nice way of putting it. The other way to put it would be actually a regression
Yes, exactly. There was that. And sure, some players moved on to Valorant and whatnot, and I can kind of understand. I don't blame them for that. If Europe was going to be the center hub and not all of them could travel, you know, you've gone from this big, illustrious and glamorous aspect of playing on LANs and at big events, and suddenly you're back online. That's not that motivating, so why not try a different game? And you can already see a few of them coming back over, like Nitro, but this event, it's the first home event in 3 years. It's an event in which we know FaZe is the favorite, despite going down to Ents in the last game, and it's all about who can catch up. Well, right now, Liquid, you think that's an opportunity for them too, with some of the last-minute stand-ins and teams that are here, and just not on the same page right now. Shiro's going to lock this one out as well, 12-2.
No, this is certainly ugly. This is not a good half.
I'm sure.
I don't really have any other words for it.
Yeah, I need to be careful how I say this too. I'm sure Twist's, I mean, obviously winning the major and a few events. I'm sure he's not regretting his decision. He's not happy seeing them like this, but I'm sure he's, you know, some part of him has had the thought like, "Whoa, I got out at the right time," because this is a sinking ship in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it's not on a positive trajectory.
And I say that with Twist because he's friends with these guys still. He is, and he's told me that himself, and he's not gonna wish, you know, poor performances of them, but, you know, at the same time, from a personal perspective, he's gonna be going, "Yep, glad I left." Anyway, sorry.
No, it's all good. Don't have to apologize to me.
Just cut you off, that's all.
Well, at least this round, there's no one defending the A-bomb site quite yet. Looks like that's where OC, you know, Liege kind of want to put some attention. Nitro's there as well, the three of them, and even Naf with the bomb is close by. Shock's almost lonesome at the B lane. Shiro looking for a boost, looking for anything. They're going to give OC time to peek in towards Temple. When does the set piece come? Because Cloud9 now have a little bit of spidey sense tingling. They've rotated 2 players over to Donut. All from Shiro, still at range. Exile gonna step in front of the smoke because he's got supreme confidence, actually finds a little bit of a gap behind it that they would never expect. Another flashbang, another easy kill. That one's taken by Inters right at the end. Molotov out to the choke point, Elige with 2. Good rebuttal, good response, but there's Hobbit. One more. They never saw the second player inside Donut. And still, Liquid is just being so harassed. Even though they've made progress forward, they have nothing else to be happy about. Elige goes down to Shiro, and OC's left in a 1v3. Have to be something special, but only the first is going to be there. 13-2 for Cloud9. It was dominant, no sweat. They marched to a massive lead. We'll see if Liquid has a rebuttal when we return from the break.
Hey Future Pros! On Ancient today with a helpful little A-split smoke. To throw the smoke, take mid control. Easy, right? Then get into this corner. Aim at the middle of this spot. And jump through the smoke. A nice, easy lineup leading to a useful smoke that can give you some good options on the grueling T side of Ancient.
The signs are set inside of the convention center. We've got ESL, IEM, and DreamHack all converged for this one. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be great to be back. I mean, it is great, but great to see everyone back at a US event in North America for Counter-Strike and all of the other games that are going on. It's about time. But we may not have a North American team if Liquid can't pull something ridiculous out of this game.
It ain't happening here. It ain't happening here on Ancient. They're about to get, I think, just steamrolled in this second half. Let's see how this pistol round goes. It's not even worth talking about the comeback quite yet. Cloud9, all 5 players towards the B bomb site. Heading up the lane right now towards Jaguar. Alige is going to get a chance. Alige with an off-angle. Boxes, couldn't react in time. 2 players there. It was actually Shox who gets the kill. Naf is here as well. 3 defenders here attacking. Nice boost up. Improvise in the middle of the chaos. And Alige is going to back away. Nitro handling Nafany very well. One more player to deal with, and he can just back off. Fine, take the plant, take the bomb site, whatever. We're going to win afterwards.
Exile looking for the kills. Gets one, falls off. Good fade away. He gets inside of the cave. That'll make it now a 3-on-2. Sustained. Oh, but Shox is on the flank. Shiro needs to go aggressive to get away. Needs to fight forward to get cover. And he's gone to the USP. That'll give him a bit more range. 2 shots. That puts it down to 8 remaining. There was 2 out of it when he picked it up, so he's got to be concise with his next angles and next approach because bomb's already been tapped once.
Oh my lord!
They didn't check that far. He's gonna walk. Oh, he didn't hear it. I don't think he heard it.
He thinks they're off.
Flash over. He does think they're off it, but they are. No, it doesn't matter. OC's got the kill instead, and they were on it thankfully early enough. But the defuse will come in rather easily, and Liquid gonna find the 3rd.
Yeah, that was a little nerve-wracking. Some smiles on Nitro's face. That was a little crazy, but that could have been real close. Shiro had a chance in that round. 13-3. Team Liquid take the pistol. So first step of the ladder is there if they're going to climb all the way out of this hole. We'll see how long they can take it. 10-round lead for Cloud9, and with that plant, they're going to buy up into the next one. They are relentless. Galil on Hobbit, Inters and Exile, Scout on Shiro, Tech9 on good old Nafany. Nafany or Nafany?
Naf's Fanny.
Nice.
Because Naf is in this game, and that's his Fanny. Which I think means something very different in the UK, so I apologize.
Yeah, it does. It gets a little weird like that. Here we go. Over towards A. D coming in from the SMG. Galils are spotted. Naf knows what's coming. So does OC. Triple kill for the young player of Team Liquid. Nitro goes down, but OC on for the ace. Naf takes it away.
Naf did take it away. Did the damage as well. He got 4 plus the assist. Not a bad round. Look at that. I love how humble
There's no
he is.
free aces on this team, rookie.
Yeah. Look, oh, I heard you. He laughed. Look, he gave a little smile to that. No, look, he's pretty humble, dude. He's pretty quiet, keeps to himself. But I actually think OC is a young talent that, despite Liquid's troubles right now, is pretty promising. And it's nice to see some newer players still coming up through North America that show that promise, as you say, sort of a regression of the scene. If there were no new names, I would be even more concerned. But it's nice that people are still getting through the system one way or another.
It takes them a while to get some opportunities at the top level. Ooh, okay. Okay.
Shox takes out Nafany. Naf, though, going back around to that position to try and take down OC's, or excuse me, going to take down Shiro as he moves down. Bit of chatter between Shox and Nafany about the shot that occurred. Hip-hop Hobbit inside the cave.
That's an achievement in Counter-Strike, isn't it? Killing someone with a grenade after you've already died?
Probably is. I
think so.
Probably, yeah. I don't pay attention to the achievements in most multiplayer games. It's usually in single-player games because it gives you more motivation to go and do them. In for one, down on the other. Enters with the trade. Nice try and counter peek. They tried to isolate OC, knowing that he couldn't cover both angles, but the pistols just can't do it. And OC hits both shots. It's all onto Exile.
OC's in hard carry mode right now. Although, in defense, I mean, you know, I think, 4 of those kills came in the previous round as well, but still, he's the only player anywhere close. I mean, positive for Team Liquid. No one else is even close to being positive. 16-14 for OC. Next closest is Alige, 9-15. And remember, he started with 0 kills across like the first 8 rounds of this game, and he's already shot all the way back up and overtaken 3 of his teammates. Cloud9, meanwhile, everyone's chilling. Everyone's having a good time. Everyone's getting their bread. Molotov's out, utility out. Hobbit gonna play it passively, and Cloud9 pick up the pace towards the A bomb site. Nobody's home. Nobody's home whatsoever. So the Bears are gonna come in, they're gonna take all the forage. Small, medium, and large bowls. Uh-oh.
He's in the open, though. He's trying to push in, unaware that they were up next to the wall. Nafany nearly caught with the nade out. Has a teammate, thankfully, watching over him. Big brother. As Nafany, excuse me, Naf, this is, I've done this to myself now by making that joke. Naf has got the AK picked up. He's going to try and run back on this one. With 3 players left alive and save this weapon for Team Liquid, but Cloud9 going to pick up their first round of the second half.
Okay, you're getting that too?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, that was actually the heart rate of Team Liquid flatlining
Okay, yeah.
at the end of this
I
round.
think that's what a flatline sounds like.
I don't think you would know what it sounds like, because if yours is flat, you're dead.
I've seen House.
I mean, yeah, you could also
14
listen
to
to
5.
someone else's, but listen, whatever.
Yeah, nice one.
Maybe it was the defibrillator, you know, trying to bring them back to life.
Sure. Sure. 9-round lead for Cloud9. Looking good. Just a nice fast A play. Nobody was there. Defense came back just a bit too late. OC tried to recover. He had a chance to look left when he came in. They didn't spot him immediately. Just wasn't able to hard clear the corner. So, timeout taken from Cloud9. They know they've got a chance here if they can win this one. They know the position of Team Liquid's economy. If they can win 2 in a row, they'll shatter the bank of Team Liquid, and then the red carpet is truly laid out, and then they can just have that easy march across the finish line. You know, if they finish this series up quickly, Matthew, they can even go out to dinner. Snacks is going out for some nice dinner. He said they beat FaZe, they're going to go out for Texas barbecue. Tomorrow is the break day, and then they're going out for Korean barbecue.
Wow, just all the barbecues. Brazilian in there, you got all 3. See, I remembered this time that there's more than just the 2 aforementioned.
Listen, you'll never be forgiven for that one.
Okay, well.
The world might forgive you, I will
Listen,
not.
Vermont maple syrup, I don't really care what you have to say. Enters behind smoke, trying to play in a position to allow the CTs to get aggressive and catch them off, but he's forced out, and Shox now has control of Catwalk, so good aggression from Liquid. Liege coming down to clear it, blinded, but no one to be able to peek through and see him at the doorway. That deep smoke's in position. Shot out from OC is successful, and they have Donut as well, so this is set. Oh, up.
They don't have donut anymore.
No, they don't. The
Well.
cream filling has been removed.
Yeah, all the custard. Exile's close up. They do have Molotovs to chuck in here. Ooh, this is dangerous. Naf with the MP9 is trying to keep some level of protection onto OC while he holds the line. Exile with low HP. There's the follow-up Molotov. OC's going to have to bail out. Took a while. Ooh, good smoke from Naf. It's going to keep OC alive, but he can at least no longer cover the angle, which gives some possibility, some space to C9. Look at the little battle going on down in middle. Inters could have a huge role to play in this round.
He could.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb planted. I hope he's able to make the right play at the right time and be in position, because if he's too slow about this, they're going to be on the site. And they've already lost one. He's got to go. He knows it now. He's working out toward middle. Still looking slowly, though. Doesn't want to reveal his position. And they are slowly looking back that direction. Shox considered it. Up high. He gets no one, actually, for that. It was Shiro that got the shot on OC instead. Snap's going to be on this inside of the smoke. I don't think Inter's heard this. Oh, he did. He sprays in. Does he find Nap in time? He does. That's going to pretty much be the round. There's no chance Shox pulls it back as he tries to isolate this, but the time too far gone. He's removed by Shiro on a no-scope, no less.
Yeah, that's a great win for Cloud9, especially considering how tough it was for them to get in. They had to be so patient, just dumping utility in towards Temple. That flank from Inters was everything. Missed some phenomenal timing, or caused Liquid to miss the timings to be able to get in and stop Nap from the plants. This took a long time to flush OC out of this position. Inters and Shox just playing ring around the rosy throughout that entire round, and Inters certainly wins it at the end.
I was a bit concerned because he was still down at the elbow when the first kill came in, and they were converging on the site, and Shox looked back.
Yep.
I was like, there's no way he expects Shox, and I thought he was still walking, and it turns out it was the right call. I thought he might get on the horse and sprint right into Shox, and that would just be round.
Yeah, Inters played it just about as perfect as he possibly could. 15-5, timeout taken again by Cloud9. Just letting Liquid sweat looking at that scoreboard. Liquid need 10 rounds straight.
Hobbit to reload, which he will do now. There's a chance he could have run him down. Elise gets closer, knows now that he's run too far back on that reload, and they know he's in a bit of a dire spot in middle. He slides back, and Nafany doesn't want to overcommit to the peak. Is that directly behind Nafany? Shox is right inside Jaguar, isn't he? He is, okay. I thought he was actually further out the door than that, so.
Looking like face-off.
Stop.
Ooh, peace. Nice find from Nafany. 5 on 4. Nitro up next. Oh dear, that timing is brutal as well. There's just like, I mean, look, Liquid's getting beat regardless, but on top of just getting beat up left and right, they're missing all the important timings on this information. Exile tries to pre-aim real deep into the corner, almost gets caught. Nitro is close up, but you've already got a player way outside into the bomb site as well. That's Hobbit, and OC is going to step into it. Had no clue, had no intel, had no idea, and now they have no chance. This is going to be a 16-5 victory for Cloud9 in their bid for the playoffs. Team Liquid looks really, really bruised and beaten up after this first map. Their pick, 5-16 loss.
Yep, 5-16 loss, and honestly, it's
not even a close. It wasn't even a close 16-5 either.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, the scoreboard actually is way worse. Vertigo is up next, and that cannot be exciting if you are Team Liquid. They did play this map against Cloud9 earlier in the group stage in the opening day. It was a 6-16 loss on Vertigo. They got to go back and rehash it. We're going to head to a break. We'll see how that one goes when we return. See you there.